go. Wow, you gonna do your makeup? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Or if this is your first time clicking on, your first time meeting me, hi, I'm Julia, nice to meet you. Giving you a big hug. And we have Miss, would you like to say hello? Do you want to say hi? And this is Penelope. You gonna help mommy film today? Are you gonna do my makeup? So today's video is gonna be a foundation review. I haven't done one of these in forever. And yes, and I figured I would do the acti-labs liquid foundation, the HD liquid foundation. I have talked about this foundation a lot on my channel throughout the years. It's just one of my OG go-to foundations. So I will leave my acti-labs playlist down below. I am not an active ambassador, so acti-labs is an MLM, but it's one of those MLMs that, oh, would you like me to put on a movie for you? Yeah, you want me to put on Coco? Okay, let's see if she'll watch. I don't want to get copyrighted, so let's see if she'll watch it without sound. She's in an extra rambunctious mood today, huh, Vivette? Anyway, so acti-labs is an MLM. Coco doesn't do it for you without the music. I don't blame you, baby. As soon as mommy's done, I will put it on for you. Come here. You want to sit in my lap? Okay. I don't actually currently actively promote my ambassadorship, I guess. I do if people ask about it and say like, hey, can I buy it from you? You can buy it from my link, but I don't push it just because I'm really not into MLMs. If you are, like, that's okay, no shade, no harm. Anyways, I don't want to get into it. The point of this video is to review the foundation, and so that's one thing that some of the products speak for themselves, especially the foundation. I would say this is for me personally, I think this is their #1 product. I think it's the best. It is only, I think it's under 20 bucks. I think it's 18 bucks. I will leave a link for it down below. But it's got all kinds of really good ingredients in it. It has vitamin E, it has chamomile, which is really good for your skin. It has St. John's wort, all kinds of ingredients that are, green tea, that are, again, if you are new to my channel, I'm somebody who, if I'm gonna be wearing foundation, I want it to be good for my skin and almost like a treatment type thing. So if you're acne prone, a lot of these ingredients are awesome for that. So let's get into the application. They also do have a really nice color range as well. I'm using the color Montmartre. And if you are interested in purchasing it and want to see the colors, just Google acti-labs HD liquid foundation swatches online and it'll help you get an idea of the different colors. So anyways, again, mine is Montmartre. I will link that information down below for you too. You know what? I will try to find a pretty good swatch picture for you. Okay, so it comes with a pump, which is really nice, and since Penelope has my makeup brush, I'm going to be using a sponge. Just a Real Techniques, they're nice cheap ones. And I'm just gonna dot this all over my face. Dang, so usually with the sponge, I don't get as good of coverage, but as you can see, this is a pretty decent coverage foundation. Other thing I wanted to mention, what's really nice about it too, is the company is based in Europe. So Europe has a little bit stricter guidelines on what they can put in their cosmetics and everything like that. So that's what's really nice about the company just in general. And then talking about the foundation is there are, again, good ingredients in it. And so now I'm just going to go ahead and put the rest of my, That scared me. One of the dogs knocked one of her toys. All right, just bounce that in. All right, I'm gonna put the rest of my makeup on. I'll show you what I put on afterwards, and then we'll talk in a second. Okay, so I did a very light, I did a very light neutral look today. I didn't feel like putting on lots of makeup. So I just put a couple dots of my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. I did lightly set my face with my Neutrogena Healthy Skin Pressed Powder, mostly just in the area that I applied my concealer. What's wrong, baby? Hashtag mom life. If you're interested in Penelope, by the way, I have a whole mommy channel playlist if you're into that kind of stuff. I'll link that along with some of my other popular playlists down below, along with my other foundation reviews. So that's another thing too, is the past 2 or 3, I think, foundation reviews I've been doing in natural lighting, not studio lighting, not, you know, with my diva ring light and everything like that, because I don't know, if you've been around my channel for a little while, you might be catching this vibe that I'm really wanting to go just more kind of back to basics, like natural, neutral, because that's what most everyday people don't have a diva ring light, you know what I mean? So anyways, rant over, but not rant, but rambling over. Oh yeah, other makeup. So I put some butter bronzer, Physicians Formula. Also used Physicians Formula, what is this called? Natural Nude Color Block. This is actually, I think, a eyeshadow, but I use it as highlighter all the time. It gives that beautiful glow. I skipped blush, I skipped lip products, I skipped eyeshadow. I just put a little bit of the butter bronzer on my eyelids, and then I just put a couple 2 light coats of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I actually haven't been too upset with this mascara lately. I only have 2 coats on, and then I did do a little bit of brows. I just used my OG NYX, NYX, however you pronounce it. Espresso is the color. They're my girl brow pencil. So as you can see, it looks beautiful. This foundation wears like your skin. It looks like your skin, but better, but it has, I don't know, you know how they have those foundations that are like your skin, but better, but they're so light that it's like, is it even worth putting it on my face, you know? But this has coverage, but it does look like your skin. Oh, I love this foundation. So, per usual, like my normal foundation reviews, I'm gonna be taking you guys with me throughout the day. I forgot to see what time it is. Hang on. It's 8:30 right now, so I will check in about a couple hours. So anyways, we'll see how it wears throughout the day, and we'll give it a 1 through 10 review at the end, per usual. I just watched that film back and realized you didn't get a very good up close and personal shot. There we go. I also forgot to mention as well my skin type. Right now that it's summer, I get pretty oily in my T-zone, and then my cheeks I do get dry, so that's why I kind of fluff up. Baby, that's not for babies. That's not for babies. I'm sorry. That's not for... I'll give you something that is for babies. Here you go. She is so cranky today. Are you cutting a tooth? Yeah? Anyways, so I put a lot of highlighter kind of on my cheeks to give that dewy glow on the cheeks to match my dewy glow in the middle. Anyways, see you in a couple hours. I can't let you guys go. Okay, first check-in. It's been about 2 hours, so it's 10:30, and it still looks pretty darn beautiful, actually. I feel like it's honestly gotten a little better, like it's had time to really like morph into my skin and just like attach itself. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm looking obviously pretty like greasy and dewy, but you guys saw even before I put on any makeup there was some of that, and then anyways, this is just always gonna be there. But so yeah, it's not really like an oil controlling makeup. It's not really matte and it's not dewy. It's kind of in the middle of that velvet finish. So anyways, I will check back in with you guys in a couple more hours, see how it does. 6-hour check-in is right now. So the foundation has been on for about 6 hours. It is breaking down a little bit by my nose, just anywhere in my oily areas, so it's breaking down a little bit. Also, I did lay down with Penelope when she took a nap, so had my face all in the pillow. But yeah, in the oily areas here, here, and here, it is starting to break down a little bit, but it's breaking down nicely. Like, I don't know if you can see, it's not clumpy or separating, which a lot of foundations will do that in my oily areas or in my creases, because I have those eyebrow lines, and then I have smile lines as well. And a lot of times that's where foundation will kind of bunch up or break down. So yeah, other than that, it's again for not touching it. Jesse's off work. Anyways, so yeah, that is the 6-hour check-in. I will check back in with you guys in a couple more hours for the final check-in. 10-hour check-in. So it is the end of the foundation review check-ins. This is what I look like. Obviously you can see pretty oily, but for 10 hours, again, it didn't, I mean, right here, you can tell it rubbed off a little more, and I think I rubbed myself there as well, but still, it did not stay on as well on my redness areas. But again, after 10 hours, I don't think I have a foundation that does not rub off on that area. As far as like my forehead wrinkles and my smile lines, it's really not breaking down. Honestly, the only complaint I have is just the grease. I keep saying this like again, for 10 hours, again. It's really not that bad. So I want to try something. I have just a piece of toilet paper, or right now a piece of gold. And just gonna dab and see how well comes off. I think, let's see. Actually, none came off on the toilet paper, a little bit, but that's that. So, rating time. Again, I wish that it wasn't an MLM, because I know people are like, you're biased. And kind of like I mentioned again in the beginning of the video, I'm not like join my team, you know, like I'm really not super pushy on the brand, other than the fact that, you know, when my friends or family are like, hey, can I order some of that foundation? Can I just buy it from you? I'm like, yeah. Anyways, so rating time, honest rating, I would say it's a solid, I want to say a 9 out of 10, honestly, guys, because it stays long. The ingredients, the price, the stay power, it's just the coverage for, you know, it looking so skin-like. I really, this is probably one of my #1 foundations to recommend. So anyways, that is the end of this foundation review. Give this video a like if you're still with me, and if you want to see more foundation reviews. Other than that, guys, I will catch you in my next video.